Hello, everyone. This is Meenakshi Nerula, founder and CEO at Mentoring the Mentors, an institute that accelerates your learning curve. As I keep on sharing with you innovative strategies, so today I'm going to talk about another assessment wrapper or maybe exam wrapper, whatever you would like to say. This is a kind of reflection strategy. It is a metacognitive strategy in which we ask our children to share their thoughts about the achievement, about the performance, and this is conducted twice before the assessment and after the assessment so that students they'll be able to analyze, they'll be able to think critically about their performance, and they can design their own roadmap to achieve success. So now, my lovely educators, in front of you on the screen there is assessment wrapper. As I've already told you, we conducted twice. So first, we're going to talk about part one, pre-test reflections. Like children, they will be sharing about their feelings, right? Before the assessment, exam देने से पहले उनमें कैसी कैसी feelings हैं, what kind of emotions are there. I am feeling dash about the assessment. Confident, scared, nervous, perplexed, whatever their feelings are, they'll be able to express the same. Right, I have prepared for it by doing dash and dash. I mean, what all strategies they have used, how they have prepared for the upcoming examination. All in all, I have spent dash hours. I mean, they'll be able to share like how much time they have spent for preparing for the upcoming examination for it outside of the lessons, right? I mean, whatever the topics you have discussed in the class, whatever the content you have provided, beyond that students have prepared something, they have explored internet, they have researched, they have referred to different books, they have referred to their mentors, they have referred to their parents, their neighbors, their friends, their siblings, like how they have prepared for it, they'll be able to mention that. Given my strengths and weaknesses in the knowledge required for this subject, I hope that questions about dash and dash come up in the test. Like when we discuss about like we I'm ready for the test, okay, I am going to appear tomorrow in the test. So what I'm thinking about कि एग्जाम में क्या क्या आएगा उसके लिए मैंने क्या क्या तैयारी करी है, what are the possible topics that will be asked by my mentor in the exam, and the worst possible topics that could arise, जो worst topics हैं जो पूछे जा सकते हैं that I don't like, maybe I find them challenging, maybe I'm not prepared for those topics, they'll be able to list those topics as I need to revise these more कि मुझे लगता है कि टॉपिक पूछे जा सकते हैं, इसमें से क्वेश्चन आ सकता है, but I am not prepared for it, I have to revise them, maybe I don't like them, maybe I don't feel confident about those topics. The best ways to show off my learning in this subject is to include now what I have learned about this subject. How can I show my learning? Yes, if any particular topic, particular subject is there, so I want to show, yes, I am confident enough. मैं किस तरीके से इसमें अपनी लर्निंग शो कर सकती हूँ, मैं कर सकता हूँ. हाउ कैन आई डू दैट? आई मीन थ्रू डायग्राम्स, थ्रू माइंड मैप्स, right? How I can explain the same, how my teacher, how I can impress my teacher, how I can convey like, yes, I am ready for it and I have understood whatever has been taught to me in my class. I can ensure that I make the best use of time by what all strategies, time management strategies they were used by the child. Child will be able to mention the same. A mistake I have made previously that I hope to avoid is पहले वाले एग्जाम में मुझसे कोई गलती हो गई जो मैं अभी रिपीट नहीं करूंगी. What all mistakes were, उसमें से क्या है highlighted one, like जो आपको लगता है maybe time management नहीं proper हो पाया, maybe diagrams I was not able to label, maybe मतलब what all एनीथिंग जैसे चिल्ड्रन दे फेस लाइक दैट, अब मैंने पहले वाले एग्जाम में ऐसा नहीं ऐसा किया था, ये गलती थी एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम आई विल नॉट रिपीट. नाउ माय करंट टारगेट फॉर इम्प्रूवमेंट इन द असेसमेंट इज, जो आने वाला मेरा कल का एग्जाम है उसमें मेरा टारगेट क्या है, मुझे क्या करना है. सो द चिल्ड्रन एक्चुअली थिंक अबाउट देयर थिंकिंग थ्रू दिस एग्जाम रैपर. Give yourself a mark out of 10 for each condition. Revision. How is your mood? You're happy, you're sad, you're excited, you're perplexed, you're confident. How are you? So, physical health, focus, your attitude, your mental health, your energy, the exam technique, and the knowledge. So, ask your children to give the marks before the exam. How are they feeling? Now, this is a reflection before the assessment. Now you see, after the assessment, our students, they have to fill in the part 2 of the exam report. Certainly, they have to show their emotion by drawing an emoji. They can stick here, they can draw here. How are they thinking after appearing in the exam? What is the target grade that you are thinking, like you will be able to score this much percentage? What is the grade that will be allotted to you? What grade do you think this deserve? आपका target grade क्या है, क्या था? और एग्जाम को अपीयर में होने के बाद में आपको लगता है कि ओके, आई थॉट आई विल गेट A1, बट एग्जाम के बाद में मुझे लगा कि ये मिस्टेक हो गई, तो आई मे बी एबल टू गेट A2, और मे बी आपने A2 सोचा था बट आपका पेपर बहुत अच्छा गया एंड यू थिंक यू विल गेट A1. आई मीन, दिस इज योर child's analysis, right? Now, one thing that went well in that assessment was, what was the best part of the assessment? One thing that did not go so well was, क्या अच्छा गया क्या नहीं गया. Sunny and muddy areas के बारे में बात करते हैं, roses and thorns के बारे में बात करते हैं. Based on that assessment, one of my areas of subject knowledge I feel confident in is, मेरी जो असेसमेंट मैंने अभी रिसेंटली हैव अपीयर्ड इन दैट असेसमेंट, वन ऑफ माय एरियाज ऑफ सब्जेक्ट नॉलेज, मुझे लगता है कि मुझे इस सब्जेक्ट में ये टॉपिक्स बहुत क्लियर हैं. पढ़ने से उतना नहीं पता चलता हमें क्या क्या चीजें क्लियर है, एंड व्हेन वी गो फॉर एनी असेसमेंट टेस्ट में जाके हम प्रेजेंट करते हैं खुद को, वी अपीयर फॉर द टेस्ट एंड देन वी गेट टू नो, यस ये टॉपिक हमें बड़े अच्छे से क्लियर है, वी कुड प्रेजेंट इट रियली वेल. However, a weakness in my subject knowledge is, मुझे लगा कि इनमें मेरी weakness ये वाले topics हैं जिनके लिए मैं आगे वाले आने वाले assessment में I have to work on those areas. Now, next is agree, disagree statement. Statement is my performance. See, my lovely educators, you can change the statements as per your choice, but if they are already done for you, you can use them as it is as well. My performance today is a fair reflection of my progress. जो मैंने आज एग्जाम में किया है वो मेरी फेयर रिफ्लेक्शन है मेरी प्रोग्रेस की. आई विल गेट टू नो कि मैंने माइलस्टोन एक के बाद एक जैसे जैसे अचीव किए, अब आगे का मेरा टारगेट क्या है, आगे का मेरा रोड मैप कैसा रहेगा, ये मेरी एक अचीवमेंट है, राइट? दैट इज अ फेयर वन. आई वुड हैव डन बेटर इफ आई हैड गॉटन मोर स्लीप लास्ट नाइट. मैं रात को अच्छे से सो नहीं पाई because I spent more time revising the topics and I was not feeling active. I was quite sleepy during my exam, so I was not able to concentrate. So बच्चा उससे agree करता है, disagree करता है, तो उससे related we'll be able to talk about. I manage time effectively in the assessment. Time management बहुत जरूरी है. उसी बच्चों को हम speed writing के बारे में भी बात करते हैं. 40 questions होते हैं, इतना lengthy paper 3 hours में वो 15 मिनट के रीडिंग के टाइम के बाद भी वो कवर नहीं कर पाते हैं कई बारी, राइट? सो नहीं कर पाते हैं, स्पीड कम होती है या वो टाइम प्रॉपर मैनेज नहीं कर पाते. बड़े क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, उनके ऊपर बहुत ज्यादा टाइम लग जाता है, थिंकिंग टाइम, सो समटाइम्स दे मिस सम ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस. सो टाइम मैनेजमेंट के बारे में बात करेंगे. गैप्स इन नॉलेज क्रिएटेड प्रॉब्लम्स फॉर मी इन दिस असेसमेंट. नाउ, मेरी नॉलेज में क्या क्या गैप्स हैं जो कि मुझे पता चला है इन असेसमेंट में अपीयर होने के बाद में कि मुझे किन किन एरियाज पर वर्क करने की जरूरत है. आई अंडरस्टैंड वॉट नीड्स टू बी इंक्लूडेड इन मोर लेंथीली आंसर्स. अभी हम बात कर रहे थे कि जो डिटेल में आंसर लिखने होते हैं, मुझे वहां कहाँ इंप्रूवमेंट की जरूरत है. मुझे उनके कैप्शंस देने चाहिए थे, मुझे डायग्राम्स ड्रॉ करनी चाहिए थी, मुझे माइंड मैप बनाने चाहिए थे, या फिर सी एक ऐसी स्ट्रैटेजी जो मैं भी यूज करती हूँ अपने एग्जाम्स में. रिसेंटली आई अपीयर्ड फॉर माई एमएड एग्जाम्स, तो उसमें मैंने क्या किया है कि एग्जाम्स में देयर आर मोस्टली वी हैव गुड लेंथी क्वेश्चंस. अब लेंथी क्वेश्चन है, 5-6 पेज का हमें आंसर देना है, एक एक पॉइंट लिखते हैं, उसको डिस्क्राइब करते हैं, तो हमारे माइंड में इतनी टेंशन होती है हम कई बार भूल जाते हैं. तो आई फर्स्ट जॉट डाउन ऑल द पॉइंट्स एंड आई लीव स्पेसेस फॉर द डिटेल्स एंड देन आई फिल इन द सेम. पूरे इंटायर पेपर के लिए पहले मैं पॉइंट्स जॉट आउट करती हूँ और उसके बाद में मैं उसको फिल इन करती हूँ उसके एक्सप्लेनेशन, बिकॉज आई एम प्रिपेयर फॉर इट, सो दैट you can use your own strategies for that and guide your children accordingly. I think I did better than in the previous assessment. मैंने इस असेसमेंट में पहले से क्या अच्छा किया है? यस, मैंने किया है. अग्री और डिसअग्री स्टेटमेंट. Obviously ये डिटेल नहीं है, agree और disagree की बात हो रही है, but you can discuss with your students like how they agree and how they disagree. I'm clear about how I can do better next time. I found it difficult to focus and concentrate in that assessment. Obviously पहले जब बात हो रही थी कि जब नींद ही पूरी नहीं हुई है, हम concentrate नहीं कर पाए, focus नहीं कर पाए, you agree or you disagree? I tried my best in the assessment and made a genuine effort. I used a lot of subject specific vocabulary and keywords. My lovely educators, this is really very important. हमारे बच्चे देखे जब हम एग्जाम उनके इवैल्यूएशन करते हैं उनकी, we check the sometimes general terms have been used. They are not using the specific academic or topic related vocabulary. That is very important. That's why in our lesson plans we make a particular column where we mention academic vocabulary. We want our children, be any subject it is, be it is mathematics, if we are teaching fractions, numerator, denominator, we're talking about fractions. Okay, so we talk about pie chart, we talk about different kinds of diagrams, right? Bar graph. I mean, accordingly we present. And in science, if I'm talking about water cycle, so my academic vocabulary would be evaporation, condensation, precipitation. I mean, these kinds of terminologies I have to introduce to my children. So I need to mention the same as academic vocabulary. We need to work on that academic vocabulary irrespective of any subject, right? So now my answers lacked detail in places. I could add more information. बच्चे खुद एनालाइज कर सकते हैं कि मैंने ये अपीयर किया, वो मतलब मैं इसमें थोड़ी डिटेल और दे देता, मैं थोड़ा सा डायग्राम्स और बना लेती तो शायद अच्छा होता. So I mean, we'll be able to talk to our students. I ran out of time and did not finish the assessment. होता है, बहुत सारे बच्चे पेपर कंप्लीट ही नहीं कर पाते हैं. I have no idea whether I did well or not in that assessment. At this rate, I will reach my target in this subject. I know which topics I need to focus on in revision to improve. I didn't prepare enough for this test and did very little revision. I have a positive attitude to do this subject and want to succeed. So, my dear educators, you can frame your own questions too for your students, right? And you can use the pre-made questions accordingly. So make sure you use these assessment or the exam wrappers in your classes. Recently हमारे बच्चे half yearly exams, midterm exams में appear हुए हैं, उनसे आप discuss करिए in any of the ways, right? In just a few minutes ago, I have shared rose and thorn strategy. You can use that also. And exam wrappers, I will be sharing another exam wrapper too with you. So you can use these ready-made wrappers too, but make sure you use it. You discuss with your students so that they will be able to critically think and they'll be able to lay out their own roadmap for the same. So I'm just giving you a glance of that. You see, just have a look at the screen. So you can use it. You can frame your own exam wrappers too. So this is the third wrapper that I have shared with you. So very soon I'll be coming up with you. I'll be sharing more strategies with you. Thank you, all of you. Have a nice day.